Firstly, I just want to say a massive congratulations on all the success that you've been having with Low Key so far. Almost 9 million
Oh my
views.
gosh, thank you.
It's incredible. Almost 9 million views on YouTube, 5 million streams on Spotify. Firstly, can you tell me a little bit of the story that Low Key tells?
Ooh, yes. So basically, the song is about a guy kind of talking to me and noticing me, and I recognize that, and I appreciate it, but I'm like, Loki, Loki, you should really get to know me. So I'm a really confident woman, and I'm standing on my own and kind of saying like, hey, like I'm really cool and I'm awesome. So you should get to know me.
I love
And
that.
I love that message behind it. Yeah, it's a really strong, empowering message. And honestly, I just want whoever hears the record to feel that exact same way when they sing it.
100%. The song is full of sass. There's one particular lyric that I love. It's let's forget about our phones until the morning. How important to you is it to be 100% present?
It is everything to me, honestly. Like I always talk about it every day with my peers and friends and family. It's so important to just take every moment and to really enjoy it, and especially if you're with someone and you're in a relationship, just to take that time to really savor every single second is everything to me. So I think we should all be more present.
So true. It's so good. And as a collab with Tyga, how did Tyga get on board with this track?
So it was really cool because originally the song actually didn't have a space for a feature. So originally it was just me singing the chorus as a bridge. So I didn't think that it needed anybody. I didn't even think of that because again there was no like little space for it. But then I talked to my label and they had the idea. They said, "Hey, we really think that a rapper could get on it, and we were thinking of Tyga. We think we can get him." And I was like, "What? That would be crazy!" Like, first of all, it's a cool change up to the song as it was, and then for them to suggest Tyga, I was like, "Wow! If we could get him, that would be so amazing." And then, literally by magic, we got him on the record within days later, and he happened to be available for the video shoot. So it was honestly so perfect, and the stars aligned with this.
That is so sick. And the music video is stunning. Like, it was directed by Mike Ho,
Thank
right?
you. Exactly. Yeah. Shout out to him. I'm glad that you knew that.
Yeah, and it's like super choreography heavy. Like I know from back in the days when you were with Fifth Harmony, like you've always been such an incredible dancer. Is it something that's come naturally to you,
Thank
dance?
you. Thank you so much. Well, I actually took dance lessons when I was a young girl. So when I was a little girl, I was in ballet, and then when I was a teenager, I started taking dance classes. So in a group and some private. But yeah, definitely. Well, I feel like being Latin, we definitely know how to like shake our hips and everything. But
100%.
as far as getting training, I kind of sort of with hip hop had a little in the beginning two left feet, but I really worked hard on that and it shows in the video, which I'm so happy about. I think the first year of dancing was a learning experience and then now, it's really great and I'm glad that you could recognize that in the video.
It's so dope. I just love the entire video. Like, as you were talking about what the
Thank
song means, I feel like
you.
the video fits it so perfectly. It's full of sass, it's full of like empowerment, and you just look great. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like music videos to me are everything. I grew up looking at so many different artists from Beyonce to Lady Gaga, um, Britney Spears, and I always had like big eyes when I would watch their videos because they were so entertaining and they always had some sort of story or whatever. So for my music video, when I was a young girl and I had dreams, I said, whenever I can make a music video one day, I want it to have a story and to have so many different elements to it. And so fast forward being able to make this video, my co and I and my team, we worked diligently to make sure that this video had a storyline in it and that it was executed properly. And I really couldn't have done it without Mike. He was the first one to be completely on board, and he supported every idea that I had. And after a few revisions later, it came out to what it is today. So thank you. That really means a lot because hard work was in that.
Oh, 100%. You can totally tell. You have a project coming out later this year as well. What can we expect from that? Is Low Key kind of like an introduction to the rest of what we can expect from it?
Absolutely. So it's really exciting because Low Key is my first single and my first look as a solo artist, kind of having those pop, rhythmic, a little bit of Latin fusion in that sound. But I already have some records that I am so over the moon about that will be on my album. And yeah, I will definitely say that Low Key is an indication of what you can hear from me from an album. And you'll also hear maybe a little change up, nothing that strays too far from what's there, but you'll hear me playing around with different sounds of pop. So I'm so excited. I hope you guys love it whenever it comes out.
I am so excited, and honestly, it's such an exciting time for you because it's this opportunity to make music of the sound that you want to create. It's your opportunity to show your real self. Like, it's honestly so exciting.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's exactly it. I think a lot of people probably don't know. When I was 12 years old, I came out to LA to try to get signed and to pursue a career. So to come full circle back to being that solo artist in, the way that I am now is just, it's so exciting, so incredible, so much fun. And I'm genuinely enjoying every single second because I can show people fully who I am. And there's no greater feeling than that. So thank you for your support.
Anytime. And you've also got a book coming out this year, Finding Your Harmony, which is kind of the story of, I guess, that time when you were 12 and you moved to LA and all of that kind of thing. I was reading that quite a lot of the book is about how you've remained true to yourself while all of this madness has been going on. What is it that's kept you so humble and so grounded? Because even talking to you right now, like, you are literally just so chill.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You are so nice. Well, my faith, number one, is something that's so important to me. So that really helps to keep me grounded. And my family, we're so close. I come from a Mexican-American family, and our values are God, love, family, and music. So I feel like all of that has really shaped who I am, and it's totally changed my life, and especially as I really grew into my womanhood and being an adult and being able to make my own decisions for myself, that has really helped to shape who I am. So I attribute all of it to my family and to God, and I'm really, really blessed to have some really amazing friends around me too. Some who I've known since I was a very young girl, and then some new friends who I've made along the way. So everything's kind of helped. But thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No worries. Is there an artist that you're listening to at the moment who's like an up-and-coming artist who you're absolutely loving, that you're like, everybody needs to check this person out?
Oh,
I know I put you on the spot, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Honestly, okay, well, he's not really up and coming because he's like taking over the world, but I do love Post Malone. I love his new song, Wow. I think he's had such an amazing career so far, and I've actually met him before. It was at a show like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And what stands out to me about him is not only he has an amazing voice, he knows how to write, and he has incredible music, but he was so sweet. He was like one of the sweetest people I've ever met, and for me that goes so far when someone who's so successful is actually cool, you know what I mean?
Totally.
So I want to give him a shout out. I think he's awesome. And I also love Well, she's definitely not up and coming, but I'm totally rooting for Lady Gaga wholeheartedly. I've been following her basically since the beginning of her career, and the evolution of who she is and who she's become today is something that's so inspiring, and she deserves everything that's great because she works so hard. And she's a strong woman, and I just think she is one of the most talented people ever. So even though they're not up and coming, those are the artists that I'm listening to.
I love it. Ellie, thank you so much for catching up with me. And just so you know, you are
Thank
always
you.
welcome in New Zealand. Come and visit us soon.
Oh my God, I literally can't wait. I hope we can make that happen soon. Thank you so much for having me.